Hey guys, my name is Miranda and today I'm here to react to the trailer for the latest Dimension 20 season, Never Stop Blowing Up. I am really excited mostly just to see what this is actually about. I, like probably many of you, have spent the last 3 days just enhancing, analyzing as much as I can the blurry pixels reflected in the little still clip that we got of Brennan in his sunglasses trying to figure out who it is. We do know the official cast now. I got the email with everything, so I saw who was in it, but I was trying to guess. I saw a lot of people saying Zach. I personally am very proud of myself. I nailed Iffy. I really thought it was him, and I saw that he's in it, and I was like, alright, I got one. It just feels good when you get one. I thought Katie was going to be in it, so I didn't get everyone, but just getting Iffy made me really excited. Iffy, too, in general, is such a fun player, but I feel I never really get to see him. In Critical Role, he was in the Wendy's one-shot, which they took down, and then in Dimension 20, he's been on Shriek Week, which Shriek Week is not one of my favorite seasons. I think the concept is really good. I think it just needed a longer season and a more straightforward storyline, but he's hysterical, so I'm excited to see get to see him play. A lot of people guessed Jacob, which I'm slowly starting to get into the other Dropout stuff, so Jacob is a new-ish character for me. I've seen him, but I never knew exactly what was up with him. But I actually just watched him on, he was on Smarty Pants, which I watched, and then he was also on Thousandaire, which I watched, and he's funny. Allie's on it, which I'm super excited about. I think they're just such an amazing player, obviously, and they've come so much into their own, especially after coming off of Fantasy High junior year and how they just dominated that season. The only thing scarier than Allie Beardsley playing Dimension 20 is Allie Beardsley playing Dimension 20 knowing the rules, because they're just gonna absolutely own it. Reika's back, which I'm so excited about. I've been wanting Reika back in a season for a while. I think the last season she did was the 7. But she just always, much like Allie, does these out-of-pocket choices. Literally, of Mice and Murder, are we going to talk about when she chose to poop out a window as a distraction? I think it was to poop out a window to make a soft landing, right? Was what it was. So, she just has some wild choices, and I feel the pairing of her with Beardsley, I can't even imagine the power that those two combined will create. We also have Alex back, who was one of my favorite characters in Mentopolis as Conrad Shintz. I'm really excited to see them play a different kind of player and see what it'll be, because I really love Conrad, but Conrad was such a niche performance that I'm excited to see what else they're gonna do. And then Izzy, I'm so excited for Izzy. One of my favorite players ever. I just love Izzy so much, and I always think it's really fun, specifically when Brennan and Izzy are playing together. So we just had them playing together. They were on the same player side in Burroughs End, and that was really fun. But when he's a DM, it's also really fun. The whole thing they had with the 7 was really cute. When she was can you blow my dice and stuff? So I'm just really excited, and I think the vibe is immaculate between these 6 and then including Brennan. I just feel there's just some sort of wildness that's gonna happen, and I feel putting those 6 together at a table it's almost too good to be true, right? You're actually you can't do this because the power combined that they will create is too much and the world cannot handle it. So I'm excited to check it out and see what it's actually about. We've had the title for a while. The poster looks amazing. I'm really hoping they actually sell that. The B-movie poster with all of them. They all look hot as shite. So I'm excited to check it out. And yeah, let's see what it's about. Rated B. I'm scared. Ooh. That doesn't seem safe or practical. Iffy! Oh, he's got the Roll for Panic Attack shirt. You know, oh my gosh, they even have the... Oh, look at all them. They're so sweet. They look like Blockbuster employees. Oh my gosh, the way he looks like Predator Die Hard, I can't. It's the trailer voice from my dreams. It's the one you would hear every summer when you're a little kid. Is that just a stick of dynamite on the end? Not real dynamite, I hope. Oh, I wonder if blowing up is exploding on Kids on Bikes. I love the beaten up look. I feel the makeup doesn't get a lot of credit, but they popped off this season. Coming from Beardsley, that's a lot. Oh my. Oh my gosh, I love. Okay, listen. When Izzy played a guy in Coffin's Run, it was so like Izzy. Just her choices are just immaculate. Okay, like every single character she plays is just never in a million years what I would have guessed for her, and it's always perfect. Oh my gosh, Jennifer's hot. Iffy with the muscles. Was that British? Australian? What is this? They're playing the Fix! They're the Fix of this season. Oh, Rick is a little hacker nerd. Oh my gosh, everyone else. The outfits, the costume, the makeup is so wild. I can't. That one's like the burnt one is just, they did such a good job on it. Jeez. Wait, what? Are they Jumanjiing? Or not Jumanjiing, but you know, when you go into Jumanji, even though Jumanji is coming out of Jumanji. What do you think Jumanji is? Because it sounds like you think Jumanji is going into Jumanji, when Jumanji is Jumanji coming out of Jumanji. Oh my gosh, that's such a fun twist. I was wondering because I saw the description in the email they sent had them all playing two characters. So I originally just thought it was gonna be like Crown of Candy and it was gonna be like some really high stakes. I mean, especially if it was about explosions. I thought it was gonna be some high stakes thing where like they all needed a backup character, even though I guess like why would they show the backup character already? But that means they're literally playing like their real character in the real world, and then they all get sucked into this videotape, and then they're playing like the movie version of themselves in that. That's so fun, and that could lead to like some really fun exploration of like they could be like really nerdy or something as like their like main character, but then their movie character can be all suave and sophisticated. Oh, that's really fun. I like that. My gosh, the costuming is just, they popped off. So I kind of wonder because there's obviously one where like he definitely looks like a series of versions of like getting more progressively beat up when he has like that button down shirt or whatever. But there's like one that looks way more like a Arnold Schwarzenegger or like a Sylvester Stallone kind of movie. And then there's one that looks more like a like greaser, like he's got like a leather jacket kind of thing. So I wonder if there's gonna be like different genres that they have to go through, or if it's like different levels of the videotape that they have to go through. Because originally I thought like, oh, that would just be him over time, but then like seeing him in like full like Rambo commando, that makes me think like he's gonna have like different kind of genres for them to fit in, which will be really fun to see how they have to adapt. Because honestly, this is coming from someone who my favorite Fairy Odd Parents episode is the one where they do the channel surfers and you just get to see them like all their different types of selves in different like mediums, like different cartoon styles, different like themes, different what's the word I'm looking for? I was gonna say vibes, but I feel like there's a more articulate word than that. Vibes. It's not coming to me. You know what? I'm just gonna stick with vibes. But you know what I mean? Of like, oh, this is a serious one, this is a comedy, like fitting them all in that. So I think that could be really fun. And then also just the added layer of like, I'm just always so impressed with what they come up with. Like, Mentopolis for me was so amazing of like, oh, you're playing in this person's mind. And that was so cool. And then the added layer in this one of like, oh, you're like your characters, and then you're getting sucked into this movie, and now you're playing like characters. And it's like that whole added thing of like, they're the characters in the VHS, but like they're still the main characters we met that are making the decisions. So it's like if you look at like Jumanji with The Rock, Jumanji 2, I guess if you will, and like how their characters themselves, even though like it was like strong like The Rock or like could kick butt like the girl, like it was like they had to overcome their own kind of things that they didn't like about themselves or their weaknesses in real life to kind of fully embrace the character. Was that cigarettes? That looks so fun. I can't. I'm so excited. And it came out way sooner than I thought. I thought it was going to be like, I mean, hopeful case. I was hoping it would literally be like, hey, it's coming out next week. But that being like, what is that? 3 weeks away is not that bad at all. So I'm so, so excited for it. I think it's going to be really, really fun. And it just seems like, again, a really good group that they got together. I think these like are players who go for big swings, and I feel like that's definitely going to pay off in something like this where it's so character and story driven of like just you have to be kind of these larger than life characters because it's like that's the quote unquote movie tropes or whatever. So I think it looks really, really fun. I'm really excited for it, and I love the player choice. Like I said, I think they're going to be so fun to watch. Brendan seems at his most unhinged as a DM right now. This is maybe payback for what they did to him in Fantasy High junior year. He's like, you think it's all fun and games? I'm going to blow you up any chance I get now. So I think it's going to be awesome, and I absolutely cannot wait. If you have seen the trailer, let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments, what you're looking forward to, any predictions you might have for things, and what is to be expected. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!